We got a message from Tran, and the message stated that he is in the presence of Russians. We also found that he is in Antarctica. Since the Vostok station is in Antarctica and is owned by Russians, the puzzle pieces fit into. Tran is in Antarctica posing as a Russian near the Vostok station, and the Russians are suspicious.
There are some amazing features that Antarctica has to offer. Its lowest temperature given was negative 128 degrees. Also, meteorites and fossils of life 20 million years ago have been discovered in the present time. Antarctica has been the coldest place on the planet since scientists have recorded.
Under 400,000 years of old ice, Lake Vostok has uncovered fossils, and the internal layers, creatures and plant life has inhabited itself in the ice has aged to a point where they have become fossils. All of the fossils have been discovered in ice, and under the fossils lies Lake Vostok.
The highest temperature ever given was 14.6 degrees. Since the Vostok station is near the South Pole, we need to keep in mind that Antarctica is cold. Tran might be wandering off into the mist of that area. It is extremely cold, and all of us should definitely wear a jacket.
In Syria, the people are having a political uprising and the government is taking down on them harshly. The United Nations is trying to overrule Syrian government, but since Russia and Syria trade, it would mean that Russia wouldn't get their fair share of traded materials. Russia is not agreeing that with the UN and the other countries.
The United Nations are fighting against Syria and Russia. Therefore, the problem is going nowhere, and it is at a standstill. If we are down in Vostok Station, we cannot appear as UN agents because Russians are currently at a conflict with them and do not approve.
Here is the Vostok station. As you can see, the hole on the right side of the slide is a picture of the hole going down into Lake Vostok. Russians have put time and money into drilling and paid it off. The drill and the people have uncovered after 15 years of working Lake Vostok. Amazingly, it has remained uncovered for 20 million years, and fossils have yet to be discovered.
As you can see here, the alien Tran is all of these things. Amazingly, he looks like a feline. He can ice skate with his bare claws, and most importantly, he can fly with his wings that go from his shoulders to his hips. We have to keep these features in mind when we continue.
When we get to the airport in Antarctica, we use the passports in Russian language to get into Vostok Station. If the Russian's part of the passport doesn't work, we have another slide in English. Anyways, we have pictures of random Russians giving to the passports. We also have names of our birth parents. These passports will allow us to recognize the UN agents.
We must have a climatologist to report bad weather to tell us places that are very cold, hot, or places that are covered in hazards. We need a photographer. We also need them if we found anything new or old and not reported to the planet. We need a photographer to record unusual things and or places.
Here you see a picture of us trying to get Tran to skate with us. We need him to get tricked into going because he needs to see our ice skating abilities. We need to amaze Tran so he is jealous of us. Since he has so much of an advantage, we need to recruit our best ice skaters.
As you can see a picture of medals, we will gain first place in Tran and lose his dignity. Tran's strength is to skate on ice, so if we alter his confidence, it should make him jealous. We will send an ice skater to tell Tran to follow us to find our secrets for ice skating.
If we are seen by a person, it will blow our mission over and we will have to retreat. To prevent that from happening, we will lead Tran into a rural environment that will enrich the captivation.
When we lead him, we will find a book that states how to be your friend at ice skating, and when the temptation lures him into touching it, a net will fall on him and he will catch it if he stays in the right place. We will not. If not, we will turn around and throw a backup net on him.
Once he is in captivation, we will spray him with a Yuan secret bottle of sleep spray, and we will put him in a coma for further notice. Warning, the sleep spray will only last 15 minutes, so when the solution runs out, we need a backup plan.
when he does wake up, we will hit him in the head repeatedly with the hammer and knock him out for a period of time that will ensure decapitation. The gold-like pink is in hallucinations, so if he does wake up, he will look like Russian. So we will look like Russian doctors and use the alibi that he fell and he is in recovery.
After we hit him with the hammer, he will get a superficial copy of a bear cage from the unit agent engineer. This cage will be super strong and unbreakable. With only access to a key, it will open.
Since Tran is a weak alien, he will not even meet the strength of a human. And since the cage is not even breakable by human strength, Tran will probably not even make a dent in the metal. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present the decapitation of Tran.
In our triumph with Tran in the cage, we will travel with him in an airplane back to America, where we will share relief when the evil and shattered alien Tran is gone, and we will no longer have to worry. Our plane will make sure we have a safe way of transportation, and long live UN.
Long live UN!
And that's the last one where we were gonna drive a plane back to the United States, and we're gonna maybe put a decapitation.
And then send it back to his home planet.
Yeah, maybe.